Travel time and best season. The best time to visit Pantumai is monsoon June to September and winter November to February. During the monsoons, the nature here takes on its full beauty. The water flows in the springs. The water of the Pian River is fresh and the green vegetation of the hills creates a strangely charming environment. You can also visit here in winter, but the water flow of the springs is less than. Ways to travel to Pantumai. Traveling from Dhaka to Sylhet is quite easy. Distance from Sylhet city to Pantumai is about 35 to 40 kilometers. If you want to go directly to Pantumai from Sylhet city, you need to leave Sylhet city for Going Hat first. Then one can directly reach Pantumai by hiring a motorcycle or CNG autorickshaw from Going Hat. For those who want to go on a day trip, it is possible to leave Sylhet in the morning and return to the city at the end of the day. Accommodation in Pantumai. No big hotel or resort has been built in Pantumai village yet. However, Sylhet city has many good quality hotels and resorts where you can spend the night. As the distance from the city to Pantumai village is not much, one can visit the village during the day and return to the city. Besides, the people of the village are very hospitable and polite. Accommodation can be arranged in local houses with their help. The natural beauty of Pantumai village along with the simple life here touches the hearts of the tourists. Livelihood of local people living in Pantumai village live a very simple life. Most of the people in the village are dependent on agriculture. Their main crops are paddy, jute, vegetables, etc. Besides, cattle rearing is also an important occupation in this region. The people of Pantumai are very hard-working and hospitable. Visiting the villages allows you to talk to the local people and learn about their lifestyle, which enriches the travel experience. Some essential information on traveling to Pantumai. 1. Clothing and equipment, as Pantumai is a hilly area and has many springs, light, comfortable clothing and appropriate footwear should be worn during the trek. Besides, it may get wet in water, in which case it is better to take extra clothes. Photography. For photography in Pantumai, carry a camera or a good quality smartphone. Every corner here is worth capturing. Especially fountains, rivers, and mountain scenes become very beautiful in photography. Food and water. Food and water are not readily available in the village, so it is better to bring enough food and drink from Sylhet city. Monsoon season is the best time to fully enjoy the beauty of Pantumai. At this time, the springs are at their most flowing and the surrounding nature awakens to new life. For those who love natural beauty and silence, Pantumai is an ideal place. It is not crowded with tourists, so you can spend time in the solitude of nature. You can take the opportunity to eat local food and pitha in the village. By doing this, the local culture.
Pantumai village. The reservoir of the unique natural beauty of Bangladesh. Panchu is a border village located in Goinghat Upazila of Sylhet district, Bangladesh. It is located in the foothills of Meghalaya, close to the border with India. Pantumai village is known as one of the most beautiful villages in Bangladesh. Pantumai is a paradise for nature lovers that attracts with its enchanting hills, waterfalls, rivers, and lush forests. Another popular tourist spot in Sylhet is Pantumai, not far from Biknakandi. Being close to the border of Bangladesh, the geographical beauty here is quite attractive and wonderful. Geographical location and natural diversity of Pantumai village. Pantumai is a hilly area. Its beauty with green forests surrounding the hills, rocky slopes, and deep rivers creates an enchanting experience. Near this village is the Pian River, which flows from India into Bangladesh. The water of the river is clear and cold, which adds to its beauty. The beauty of the hills surrounding the village is indescribable. Especially during the monsoons, the hills are covered with green sheets, and this is when the nature of Pantumai comes out in its true form. Here every hill is a source of beauty, which fascinates the tourists. White water fountain. The most interesting aspect of Pantumai is the fountain. The springs from India flow down the hills of Pantumai. One of the most notable of these is the Fatachar spring known locally as Fatechari. The white water of the fountain is rolling down the rocks of the hill, which is incredibly charming to see. From a distance, this fountain looks like white smoke is rising from the chest of the mountain. Especially during the rainy season, the flow of water in the fountains becomes thicker and faster, which makes for a wonderful viewing experience. When you go to the area around the fountain, you feel like you are in a nature painting. The beauty of Pian River. Another major attraction here is the Pian River that flows past Pantumai. This river of clear water flows in the midst of green nature. The river water is so clear that the rocks below are easily visible. The clear water of this river and the surrounding natural scenery win the hearts of the tourists. Sitting in the river or walking along the river is a unique experience to enjoy the beauty of nature. The beauty of the river takes on a new form, especially during sunset. Sitting on the banks of the river and watching the sunset means experiencing a wonderful moment in nature. Hills of Meghalaya around Pantumai. The hills of Meghalaya on the Indian border can be seen in the distance. These mountains look even more magnificent when the clouds come and hang over them. In summer or monsoon, when the clouds fall on the mountains as rain, the scene is truly mesmerizing. Tourists from home and abroad come to Pantumai to see this natural scenery.